Okay, we are missing a couple of lectures, but I think let's get started so long because I know we only have more or less 20 minutes left. So thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Just wanted to let you know that if you are feeling a bit overwhelmed with ARC and all of the systems, that Shannon did explain to you, please don't worry about it. We've got a lot of support sessions available. And at the end of this session, I'm also going to explain to you about other sessions that we will have that you can reach out to us. So first of all, welcome to the Faculty of Education. We're very excited to have all of you part of the team. Today is going to be presented by myself and also Melantha. And then if you have a phone ready, just to make notes or take pictures, or you are more than welcome to do that, but we will also share the recording with everyone afterwards. So just going to the next slide. So just for you to meet the team, we are a very small team at this stage, but the team is going to grow during this year. But my name is Annie van As, and I am the head of education for Imerys Online Campus. And then we also have Melantha Singh, who is the academic support coordinator for the Faculty of Education. So Melantha, I don't know if you quickly would like to introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Faculty of Education, Semester 1. My name is Melantha. I am the Academic Support Coordinator for the faculty. You may have already engaged with me regarding your contracts and your claims. In the future, you'll be contacting me for your claims. And any academic related queries, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. Wishing you every success what comes your way in the semester.
Thank you so much, Mel. Really appreciate it. So we will also share more information regarding Melantha's role and also how you can contact her. Okay, so what I just quickly want to focus on is planning your online classroom. So I think the most important thing that you need to know is that you need specific resources in order to make your online space successful. So first of all, it is your module guide. So if you do not have access to your module guide, please reach out to me and I will also share it with you, or we can have a quick call. And I will also show you where to access your module guide. So during the previous meeting, Shannon did explain to you about the homepage of Imerys. So if you go onto the homepage of Imerys, you will be able to find your module guide under student material. So it's very important for you to access this module guide to know what your module outcomes will be, the learning outcomes, prescribed material that you will need for the module, and then also the assessments that's going to be embedded within the module. So this is basically going to be your guide throughout the semester, to show you what you need to do within each live lecture session and what to cover during the semester. Then it's very important to also have access to assessments. Please note that all the assessments are not yet available. They are busy updating all of the assessments and uploading it to student material as well. So you will find all of your assessments under the same tab as the module guide, which is the student materials under the home page of Imerys. Then very important, you do need access to your Imerys emails because the students will be reaching you there. You also need access to ARC and then MS Teams. So as Mandy did explain, if you do not have access to this, please send Mandy a personal message with your name and surname, just in order for them to be able to assist you with this. So these are basically the three important things that you need access to, and then with your module guide and assessments, if you have access to all of this, you are ready to start with the semester. Okay, just something to also show you planning your semester. So I know that Shannon did share an example with you. I'll also share my example but I think it's very, very important for you to have a semester planner with the specific past dates. So the past dates is basically when the assessments are due. You add that into your calendar before, during, and after activities and things that you would like the students to do with the live lecture sessions, learning units that you want to cover during each week, ICE tasks, and then assessments that you want to integrate. So I'm just quickly going to share the screen just to show you an example of what I have been doing with my students. And it's been working really well. I know Shannon will also share the template that she's been using just to guide and support you. Okay, so with one of my modules, it's called the ECLD module, and this is for the higher certificate students. So mine is very basic, but it works for me. So you can be creative, you can create your own template. So I just show them, okay, what are we going to do during the week of the 17th of Feb? I'll explain that we've got our first live lecture session. I've got activities that they need to do. Which learning unit am I going to cover? I'm definitely going to cover learning unit 1. And then what should they focus on? They should complete activity 1.1.1, which is already embedded on ARC. So if you have access to ARC, you will see there's a variety of activities already embedded in ARC that the students can access, and you can refer the students to these activities. So you don't have to create all the activities from scratch. On ARC, there's a variety of activities embedded for the students. So this is basically what my semester planner looks like. Very basic, but just to show the students what we will be covering and what we are going to do basically within each week of the semester. So just coming back to my slides again. So before I'm going to share the slides, I think it's also important just for me to quickly show you the learning unit pacer. So with my pacer that I've created, like the weekly schedule that students need to follow, I've also created a learning unit planner, basically the students can follow. And this is actually just to help myself, but also to help the students. Because we don't see the students a lot during live lecture sessions, I feel that it's very important to provide additional support that they can follow and that can also guide them throughout the semester. So with every learning unit, I've also created a planner for them just to show them what learning objectives or learning units, or learning objectives are embedded in the learning unit. What is the prescribed material that they need to go and read? This is all in the module outline as well. And then just a list of activities that I want them to do, and perhaps YouTube videos that I want them to watch. So just to show you more or less that for each and every learning unit, I've created this planner just to help and assist the students and guide them to be able to successfully complete the module. And then the last thing that I also want to show everyone is our timetable. So you would have received an email from Ronalda, sorry. She did share an email with all the timetables embedded. So just to show you, each timetable is a bit different. But with our B.Ed qualification, you would see if you open the timetable, you will see that all of the module names are there with the lecturers allocated to the specific modules. You would see that for each week, we have embedded the classes. There are no links available on the timetable for your classes, and that is what Shannon also shared during her presentation. You will need to go and create your own Teams meetings, and you will have to share those links with the students. But we will have another session regarding that to focus on that if you feel a bit lost. And there's also videos available and how-to guides. The sections highlighted in yellow are the support sessions for our students. You are more than welcome to join those sessions, but they are actually designed to support our students. So just keep an eye out for them. If you have any concerns or you feel a bit unsure regarding your timetable, please feel free to reach out to us. Just note that you are going to have one session every second week. I know that for languages, if you are lecturing on the language modules, you are going to see your students every week for an hour. But please remember to plan around that, to share activities before the sessions, to share announcements after the sessions, and to really stay in contact with your students by using the ARC platform. Coming back to the slides now, I don't know if there's any questions so far. No problem, Magdalene or Magdalene. You need to tell me how to pronounce your name, but it's not a problem at all. We are recording the session as well. Just quickly going back to the slides. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. We are here to support you. Just going back to the correct slide. Okay, so as I have showed you just now, this is planning your semester that you can share with the students, the learning unit pacer that you can use and also share with your students. I know it's a lot of work, but Mal will also agree. If you do this at the beginning of the semester, you would make your life much easier because the students will know what they need to do. They will know what is expected of them, and you will receive a lot less emails from students who feel a bit unsure. And this is the timetable. You all do have access to that now. And then I don't know if we're going to have time regarding online assessments, but just to tell you that we do have the past document available for all of our lecturers. I think it's only going to be available like a week before classes start. But if you open the past document, you will see your module code with the specific date of the assessments that the students will need to complete. Please remember to include this in your planning so you can prepare the students for these assessments. So some of the modules will have an assignment 1, assignment 2, and then a summative. Other modules will have ICE activities with a portfolio of evidence that they need to complete. Just to tell you that all of the modules do have ICE activities that you need to complete, and you do need to complete at least 4 ICE activities. These activities, some of them might be embedded in your module outline to prescribed ICE activities that you have to do. If you did not receive prescribed ICE activities that you need to complete, you can design your own ICE activities. It can be based on learning unit 1 or learning unit 3. It can be activities that's embedded in ARC. You can also use those, or you can create your own quiz regarding some of the content that you have covered. Just note that you will need to complete 4 ICE activities within each and every module that you are going to do. Okay, so ICE tasks will count out of 10%. And as Dr. Liesel did mention, a lot of students don't complete the ICE activities, but they are just there to guide and support the students in preparation for their assessments. And please don't make your ICE activities 3 hours long. These activities should be short and sweet for the students to complete. You also need to provide feedback on your ICE activities because, as I've mentioned, they are all there in preparation for the actual assessments that students need to complete. Okay, then also lead online lecturer. So if you are lecturing on the higher certificate qualification or on the B.Ed qualification, like foundation phase and intermediate phase, you will not have a lead online lecturer. You are the lead online lecturer. So you will need to create all of the slides and live session preparations and ICE activities. But if you are lecturing on the PGCE qualification, you will have a lead online lecturer who will contact you, and you will work together as a team to prepare all of the assessments and activities that the students will be doing. And then also the ICE activities that you are doing, they can all be different activities, and yeah, just be creative and don't expect too much of the students. They need to be short and easy for the students to complete. Okay, and then also the marking of your 4 ICE activities, but we will focus on marking later on during the semester where we will also provide support. Okay, and then this is just an example of an ICE activity. So I lectured on the higher certificate qualification, and I've asked the students to create a daily menu where they added pictures, and here I've also provided feedback because this specific ICE activity was actually embedded in one of the more formal assessments that they had to do. Okay, just to show you the example. And then with assessment, I'm just quickly going to run through that. We've got ICE activities, formative assessments, which is usually an ICE activity or it can be assignments. And then the summative assessment is usually at the end of the semester, like your portfolio of evidence, a written exam that the students will need to do, or it can be a take-home exam, if I'm correct, Mel. I think it's more towards things like that. Okay, perfect. As I've mentioned, we'll provide more support. There's going to be training sessions available for this as well. And there's going to be a lot of support. But just for you to quickly make a note, with our assessments, we have specific people that will assist you with your qualification. So for example, Michaela is responsible for the PGCE qualification. She also mentioned now that she's going to be responsible for all the B.Ed qualifications. So if you have marks that you need to capture, or if you have an assessment query, you can direct that to Michaela. And then Bongani is responsible for all higher certificate and PGDHE support with assessment. So if you have any queries there, or if you need a bit of support regarding where to upload your marks, you can reach out to Bongani. We will also cover this in more detail during our assessment meeting as well. Okay, and then claims. So as Melantha did introduce herself, she's our academic support coordinator, and she's going to be there to support you. She also shared this on the WhatsApp group. Mel, I love this. Very nice, in order for her to support you. So please reach out to Melantha if you have any queries regarding claims. You can also scan the QR code. And then I just have a short video clip that I would like to share with everyone. If you can just give me 1 second.
Hi, my name is Melanda, and I am the Academic Support Coordinator for the Faculty of Education. I bridge the gap between the lecturer and HR. Let's chat about claims. Independent contractors, ICs. Around the beginning of each month, I send out comms regarding the claiming dates via email/WhatsApp/Teams. ICs use the payroll system called APS to submit their claim. Your HR representative is the Bhangra Kotla, and he'll assist with system-related queries. Payment is usually made by the last day of the month. Perm and fixed term need to submit an invoice to me by the 10th of each month. The invoice is verified by myself and the faculty head and then submitted to HR. Payment is usually made by the 25th of each month. NeonCone is your designated HR representative. However, queries need to come to me, and if I cannot assist, I will forward the query to HR. Remember, work not done cannot be claimed for. The work has to be completed in full for a claim to be approved. Thank you. I am looking forward to working with you this semester.
Thanks for that, Mel. I don't know if there's any specific questions that you would like to ask Mel. While I'm giving you an opportunity, I just quickly have to go back to my slides again. You are all very quiet. I don't know if you have any specific questions or if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. But please note, we are really here to support and guide you throughout the semester. You can phone us, you can send us emails, you can send us Teams messages. We are really here to support. to support you. I'm just quickly going to the correct slide. So as I've mentioned, you have Melantha's details here. And then teaching and learning support. So if you feel a bit unsure regarding ARC, you are more than welcome to reach out to Shannon or Mandy. So I've included their email addresses here as well. If you want to set up a one-on-one meeting with them, that's also perfectly fine, where they can take you through the processes regarding ARC and also the portal where you can access specific documents. So please feel free to reach out to them. You can also reach out to me, and I can also set up a meeting with our new lecturers and with Shannon and Mandy to support us. So please, I think the most important thing is just to communicate that with us, and then we will be able to assist you. And then also, as I've mentioned, the lead online lecturer, but if you lecturing on the PGCE qualification, you will have a lead online lecturer to provide support. I don't know I don't think we've got anyone on the PGCE qualification yet. And then also we have a Q&A session that we are planning to do for the Faculty of Education on the 3rd of, I just want to make 100% sure. It's on the 3rd, no, sorry, the 4th of Feb, between 12 and 1. So I'm going to be there, Mal is going to be there. So if you need additional support, please feel free to join the session. I will share it as an invitation to everyone. If you feel comfortable, you don't have to join. But if you feel you do need a bit of more support regarding everything that we have explained, please feel free to join the session. I'm just going to add it here. And then I don't know, any questions that you would like to ask? I will open the floor now. And this is my email address, so you're also welcome to reach out to me. I'm also quickly going to try to upload the documents that Mandy did share during the training session that you will have access to. Let me just quickly, online lecturers, cheat sheet. I think it's that. And then also, yes, I think that's all. Sakile, thank you so much for joining. Sakile is our information specialist. I don't know if you would like to add anything.
Thank you so much. All good from my side and excited for the new semester.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Sakile. I'll also share your poster as well with everyone. And then, yes, that's all from my side, all from Mal's side. Just to also inform everyone, we don't have a teaching experience coordinator at this stage, but Anal, who's also on the call, is standing in as our TC. So if you have any teaching experience related queries, you are more than welcome to also reach out to her. But that is all from my side. Thank you so much for your time. We'll share the recording with everyone afterwards. Bye, everyone.